It's lucky a damn devil walked up on me, so I had to stop the lesson. I'm still over here at work. So this is verse, let's see where we at, verse 5. It says, "And now go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof, and it shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down." So Yahweh, he basically made Israel vulnerable and was, had to fall and be conquered by the heathen, and starting out with the Edomites. That's why they're ruling over us right now, because Yahweh took away the hedge, meaning our protection, right? And it shall be eaten up. Hey, the vineyard, it's like if a locust just took over a vineyard and ate all the grapes. That's the way these heathen are on our people. That's the way the so-called white man is, according to his wickedness and what he does to our people. But 2/3 of our people, they don't see it. And it's because Yahweh has put a spirit of blindness on them. Let's go to Isaiah 28:28 real quick. 28:28. It says, corn is bruised, because he will not be ever be threshing it, nor break it with the wheel of his cart, nor bruiseth it with his horsemen. So you see, Israel is broken down, man. Isaiah 5 and 6. But you know what? I'm actually going to go to Lamentations for a precept. Lamentation 1:15. It says, "Yahweh hath trodden underfoot all my mighty men in the midst of me. He hath called an assembly against me to crush my young men. And Yahweh hath trodden the virgin and the daughter of Judah as in a winepress." So all of us, man, even the prophets got trodden down. But now we're living in a time where it's a great awakening of the nation of Israel, all right? That's why you see these athletes and these actors speaking on these things, when in the past they never did that, Just like in the past, it was only the elders, it was only the One West school teaching this truth. But now on the internet, and now this truth is going among the whole earth. All right, let's see. Isaiah 5. And where am I at? Verse 6. It says, "And I will lay it waste, it shall not be pruned nor digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns. I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it." See? So this is all Yahweh's will, that we are under these heathen. Alright? I'm going to go to Isaiah 7 and 23. It says, let me see, where am I at? It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that every place shall be where there were 1,000 vines at 1,000 silverings. It shall even be for briars and thorns. With arrows and bows shall men come thither, because all the land shall become briars and thorns. And on all hills that shall be digged with the mattock, there shall not come thither the fear of briars and thorns, but it shall be for the sending forth of oxen and for the treading of lesser cattle." See, and that goes into that word degenerate that we read. You're a downgrade, Let's look that up real quick. Briars and thorns. So you see, briar, the symbolism according to a briar and thorn, denoting sin, sorrow, and hardship. Thorn is one of the most ancient symbols in the world. Together with the rose, it represents pain and pleasure. You see? So there's the image of a briar and thorn, or a thorn. But you get the point, you see? It's a hardship. That's what Israel has become. It's, you know, our people are in hardship in Babylon, America. The majority of our people, you know. These people living paycheck to paycheck. They may get ahead, do well for a little while, and then fall back into whatever bullshit, you know, they got to deal with. Isaiah 5, and we're at verse. And, you know, and it even says that he's not going to rain. He's not even going to allow the clouds to rain on us, you know, meaning nourish us. Isaiah 5 and 7 says, "For the vineyard of Yahweh of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant, and he looked for judgment." See, let me read that again. "For the vineyard of Yahweh of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold a cry." You see? So you don't have, well, we're basically not up to our full potential. Because when we were Israelites, we had dominion, you know, and now we are subjects underneath these heathen, and they devour us. But you see, it says, "For the vineyard of Yahweh of hosts is the house of Israel." That's it. You know, we are the vineyard of of the Lord. And the men of Judah, that's the head tribe. You know, Yahweh Shai was a Judite. It says, "Judah his pleasant plant, and he looked for judgment, but behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold a cry." So you see, Israel and Judah we're not living up to our who we really truly are. We're a powerful, great nation. We're the chosen seed of Yahweh. But our people are degenerates, you know, meaning they're declined. We're not what we truly are here in America, in Babylon. But Yahweh, that's all going to change when Yahweh Shai comes. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha Rakah Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing this truth with sincerity. All right. Shalom to the elect.